Like, I don't know how to describe it without you having,
I
yeah, you
ask
describe
it.
it.
Ask. What's it like to go through feeling like the whole world hates you, or like you're canceled, or like you'll never work again, or like that's a feeling of uncertainty and great irritation, extreme irritation. And what do I do with irritation? I try to remove that inflammation.
Yeah.
So,
It's scary.
I don't know. I don't think it's scary. It's not scary. Irritating? Yeah. Scary? No, because at the
Why?
end of the day, I feel like no one can cancel me but God,
But they
you know?
can, right?
But they can't.
They can, like, okay. So
Now, if
even,
there was only 13 channels like it was back when I was a kid,
yeah.
and a few cable networks, maybe they really could.
But you had to, like, yesterday, so you're trending and people are going to bring up that incident.
Hmm.
Doesn't that break your heart that this is now following you?
No, no.
Is that true, or are you just
No,
masking something?
no, it doesn't break my heart. No, it doesn't break my heart because it's something, it's something that happened. And do I wish it wouldn't have happened? Yes. Do I wish I would have been like, I can't make it, can't do it. I don't want to do this thing. Like,
You're talking about the original,
yeah, whatever people are talking about.
yeah.
Obviously it's something that I did or participated in, and maybe they're exaggerating or not properly understanding all the details of what is what, but
Are you going to go on the record at some point, because you did say stuff last time, and say your side, or do you feel like it's
yeah,
not
I
necessary?
got a book coming.
Yeah.
I definitely got a book coming.
Did you have a feeling at the time that it was like, did you get the ick? Ugh, why am I doing this? Or
No. Well, yeah. Well, you talking about in 2014?
yeah, is that when it was filmed?
Yeah.
Did you feel something like, I don't know, my gut's telling me this is,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's important to listen to your gut.
Yeah, but you're saying in regards to this project, this video, you didn't have the tools to sort of
I didn't have the tools, the power. I didn't have the power.
Wow.
It wasn't. I was hired. I didn't have any power.
Yeah.
And the only power I did have is leaving.
Right.
Or not showing up at all. Or saying no completely. And
yeah.
Did
you have reps at the time? Did anybody guide you?
I had an agent at the time.
And did your agent say, yeah, do this? Or was this something you just...
I was just doing something like I'm just doing for you.
Of course. Of course.
Doing something for a friend.
Yeah. And you felt
and it's like a little change. Hey, it's going to help pay the bills.
Yeah.
And the way it was described to me was very different than what I saw. The final product.
That's the other thing. So you went in, probably did your part, but you hadn't seen the other parts of the video.
Exactly.
Right. Don't say anything I have to edit out. I don't have the budget. You're going to have to start Venmoing. I have a new policy effective immediately for all guests. I'm looking at the camera. Look at, hear me out. You get one edit per episode. After that, we're charging.
Well, now I guess you did. There is an effective cancel culture where you're very selective about what you want to say in public.
You should be.
Very selective.
You should feel like you're allowed to not say certain things.
Mm-hmm.
But this thing, what we're talking about, that one incident that's out there, and people have this impression. Now, all I know is what I've read, and I assume all they know is what they've read or they've seen this video. And I'm not talking about Tiffany Haddish right now. I'm talking about in general. Mm-hmm. There's a jump to conclusion.
Yeah.
With incidents where people talk as if they were there, as if they know everything, as if they've seen more than we've seen, and they go immediately to extremes, like this person's a pedophile. It's like, or this person's a racist. Well, you don't know the whole story. And that's part of the tragedy. So I wasn't there. I don't know the whole circumstances, but I know people have this impression of you now, which is unfortunate. Do you feel like when you get up on stage, what is it like to be up there knowing there's certain people in the audience that have this opinion of you?
I don't care about their opinion. They already paying my bills. They pay tickets to come to the show. They bought a ticket to come to the show, so I'm not worried about that.
It doesn't break any part of your heart knowing there's somebody out there that has what you're calling a false impression.
Somebody out there thought I was a hoe and probably still think I'm a hoe.
I think you're a hoe.
Like, what can I do?
You're not a hoe?
I don't care. Like, I'm not a hoe.
Now I'm going to edit that out. That's my first edit. I just like saying hoe. It makes me, I consider myself very hip hop. So, but I think when you go into this business, what you have to understand is you lose some sense of control over your identity. and certainly the perception of people. So people that say this about you, what do you say? And then we can wrap it up. We'll get out of this. I just
And like,
want you to say as much as you can, like without getting in trouble.
well,
But
people that's well, look, I'm not gonna get in trouble. But the people that say, what do you mean? The people that have
I'm,
that perception of
I'm
me,
saying,
that's their perception. Until you get to know me, until you do your research, you won't know no
but
better, I guess. Like, I mean,
are you what they are
I'm
accusing you
not
of?
that. I'm not that. I'm not that. I'm definitely not a pedophile.